Hi, it's my favorite time of day, the time of day when I get to read a good book to you. Today we're going to read Bustle in the Bushes. It's by Giles Andreae and David Wojciechowicz. And I want to show you something on the title page of this book. This is from the library. Do you see how someone scribbled in that book? Don't do that to your library books, or any book. Books are a treasure. We need to treat them right. I like this book because it rhymes, and rhyming books are good to build your fluency. That's how smoothly you can read. Because when a book rhymes, it's almost like music, isn't it? It has a rhythm to it, and a beat that you can hear. See if you can hear it while I'm reading. More scribbles. We can still read it. At the bottom of your backyard, you might just hear a sound, a chirrup from the treetops or a scuttle on the ground. If you step a little closer, maybe you can see a ladybug, a dragonfly, a beetle, or a bee. The sun is in the sky, and it's a lovely summer's day. The mini beasts have seen you, and they want to come and play. I like that word, mini beasts. Snail. We're famous for slithering slowly, but wouldn't you also be slow if you had to carry your house on your back wherever you wanted to go? Slug. We're sticky and we're slimy, and we don't have any bones, so we hang out under flower pots and settle under stones. Worm. Look how the author chose to write the words about the worm. They're all squiggly. Can you figure out why he did that? On the next couple pages, you'll see the same thing with some other insects. I want you to think about why he might have chosen to write the words that way. I wiggle and wriggle down into my hole, and when I want food in my tummy, I munch a few mouthfuls of marvelous mud. Do try some. It's really quite yummy. Spider. I love to wake up in the morning when my web is all covered with dew. It's such a fine sight when it glitters so bright. Don't you think it's beautiful too? You see how that's written like that? And look at how the fly is written. My eyes are big and orange, and my body's black and fuzzy, and I fly around your house all day, just being very buzzy. Does that remind you of how flies fly around your house all over the place? Beetle. We've got these two feelers on top of our heads, which wiggle and help us to see. And we scuttle around without making a sound. Can you scuttle as quickly as me? Earwig. I like to feed on tasty plants and trees that have gone rotten. But the weirdest thing about me is these pinchers on my bottom. Is weird. Stick insect. I'd rather not be eaten, so I've got this brilliant trick. I cling to leaves and branches and pretend that I'm a stick. Ant. We ants like to work as an army, which means that we do things together. Just watch how we carry these leaves to our nest. You must admit that's pretty clever. Caterpillar. I munch on the leaves in the garden, then slowly I spin my cocoon. But now I must sleep, as I'm going to be a beautiful butterfly soon. Have you ever watched a caterpillar turn into a butterfly? We did that in my classroom, and then we got to set them free. Ladybug. How many spots has a ladybug got? Look at my back and you'll see. I know that I've got quite a lot. Why don't you count them with me? Can you count them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or I can look at it as 2 groups of 3, and I know 3 and 3 is 6. Centipede. Hello, I'm the centipede. How do you do? I'm as friendly can be. Now, which of my hands would you most like to shake? I've got at least 30, you see. Bee. There's nothing that's better than being a bee. You may think that sounds a bit funny, but you'd shout hooray if you lived every day in a hive full of heavenly honey. I like honey, do you? Dragonfly. My wings are like shimmering rainbows, and my body's a dazzling green. Of all of the animals here in this pond, surely I must be the queen. Grasshopper. We grasshoppers do enjoy jumping, as our legs are incredibly strong, and when we're not jumping, we rub them together to make the most beautiful song. Did you like those mini beasts? What a lot there are! Flying, crawling, slithering, and jumping oh so far. Some live by the water, and some live in the air. Some like living underground and finding food down there. But now let's leave the backyard. We can come another time. Which beast was your favorite one? I bet you can't guess mine. Which was your favorite? I like that one too, Addison. I can't really pick which one was my favorite. I like them all. And I hope you enjoyed this book, and I will see you next time. Bye, Bella.